The crystalline doors of the throne room sealed shut with a resonance that made Rowan's bones vibrate. Empress Zalrith stood before them, her 6 wings spread wide in a display that would have terrified any other species in the galaxy. Her scales shimmered between violet and crimson, reflecting her rage. "You gave birth to 3 children in my womb, human." The Empress's voice carried harmonics that no human throat could produce. "Do you understand what you've done?" Nova stepped forward, placing herself between Rowan and the furious alien monarch. Her hand instinctively moved to the plasma pistol at her hip, though she knew it would be useless against an Empress of the Zalrathi Empire. "Your Majesty," Nova said carefully, her diplomatic training kicking in despite the absurdity of the situation. "There's clearly been a misunderstanding. Zalrith's tail slammed against the marble floor, cracking it. "The human medical team you sent assured me the genetic compatibility therapy was Sci-fi. They said there would be no cross-species complications." Rowan cleared his throat, stepping beside Nova despite her warning glare. He'd gotten them into this mess 6 months ago when he'd volunteered for the experimental xenobiology program. Now he had to face the consequences. "Empress Zalrith," he began, his voice steadier than he felt. "The therapy was designed to allow humans to survive in Zalrathi atmospheres. We never intended. The Empress laughed, a sound like shattering glass. "Your human DNA is apparently so aggressive, so absurdly tenacious, that it hijacked my reproductive system. Do you know what my council said when the medical scans revealed 3 hybrid embryos developing?" Nova and Rowan exchanged glances. This was worse than they'd thought. "They wanted to declare war on humanity," Zalrith continued, her voice dropping to something more dangerous than shouting. 3 members of my High Council demanded your entire species be quarantined to your solar system forever. "But you didn't," Nova observed, her tactical mind working through the implications. "You're here, talking to us. That means you stopped them." The Empress's wings folded slightly, a gesture Rowan had learned meant grudging respect among the Zal. "I stopped them because I read the medical reports myself. All of them, including the ones your Dr. Chen tried to hide." Rowan felt his stomach drop. "Dr. Chen tried to hide reports." "The reports that showed this wasn't an accident," Zalrith said, moving closer. Despite her rage, she moved with predatory grace. "The reports that showed human DNA has a defensive mechanism we've never encountered. When exposed to foreign biological systems, it doesn't just adapt, it protects itself by integrating with the host. Creating hybrid offspring," Nova whispered, understanding dawning. "A biological insurance policy, exactly." The Empress stopped directly in front of Rowan, towering over him by nearly 2 feet. "Your species evolved on a death world. Everything on Earth tried to kill you for millions of years. So your genetics learned to turn every threat into an alliance. It's brilliant. It's terrifying. And now I'm carrying 3 human Zalrathi hybrids that my medical team says will revolutionize both our species." Rowan found his voice. "Then, why are you angry?" "Because, human, I'm the Empress of 73 worlds. I don't accidentally get pregnant. I choose my consorts carefully, through years of political negotiation and genetic screening. And then you," she poked his chest with one clawed finger, "walk into my palace as part of a diplomatic mission, survive the compatibility therapy that should have simply let you breathe our air, and somehow father 3 children without anyone noticing until I started showing symptoms 3 months later." "To be fair," Nova interjected, earning a sharp look from both Rowan and the Empress, "the entire xenobiology department has been fired, and Dr. Chen is awaiting trial on Earth." "Small comfort," Zalrith muttered, though her scales were shifting toward blue, a sign of calming. "Do you know what these children represent?" "A diplomatic incident," Rowan offered weakly. "A new species." The Empress turned away, walking toward the massive windows that overlooked her capital city. "The medical projections show they'll have the best traits of both our kinds: human adaptability and resilience, Zalrathi longevity and psionic abilities. They'll be extraordinary. They'll also need parents," Nova said softly. She'd been analyzing the political angle from the moment they'd been summoned. "Parents who can navigate both cultures." Zalrith's shoulders tensed. "The human suggests what, exactly?" Rowan stepped forward, an idea forming. It was crazy. It was impossible. It was also the only solution he could see. "A partnership, not a political marriage. We all know that won't work. But a co-parenting arrangement. I stay here, help raise the children, teach them about human culture. You teach them about being We turn this accident into proof that our species can cooperate. You would leave Earth." The Empress turned, her expression unreadable. "Leave your own people. For my children?" "Yes." Rowan met her eyes steadily. Humans are stubborn like that. It's probably in our DNA. For the first time since their arrival, Empress Zalrith's scales shifted to a warm amber. Your species is going to be trouble for the entire galaxy, aren't you? Nova grinned. Your Majesty, you have no idea. The Empress touched a panel on her throne, and the sealed doors began to open. Very well, Rowan of Earth. We'll try this ... partnership, but know this: if you harm these children or betray my trust, no power in this galaxy will save you from my wrath. Understood, Rowan said, bowing in the human fashion. As the doors fully opened, Zalrith added, almost as an afterthought, and someone get me Dr. Chen's research. If human DNA can do this accidentally, imagine what it could do intentionally. The galaxy isn't ready for what humanity represents. Nova and Rowan exchanged one more glance before leaving. They'd come seeking peace between species. Instead, they'd stumbled into something far more profound and far more human. Evolution, it seemed, would not be denied.